Hello, Rayphoenix here. Welcome to Let's Play Ape Escape Part 8. So this time around, we're back in the present day, back in modern, contemporary times, and I think we're about to get what was possibly another one of the most iconic gadgets in the entire Ape Escape franchise. This time around, Cassie's gonna give it to us, because Cassie's all we have now.
You'll find it in the training room. As the professor's already told you, if you don't complete the training, you can't advance to the next area. Good luck.
I'm going for it.
Alright, it's Cassie telling us the exact same thing the professor has told us pretty much since the very beginning of this game. So we keep getting gadgets thrown at us constantly. And so even though the professor is gone, even though Dr. Phil is gone, we still keep getting more gadgets. He's probably built so many gadgets that long after he's dead, we're still going to be getting a lot of gadgets, and we're still going to be getting gadgets everywhere. There's so many. It's like an infinite void that keeps making more and more and more and more gadgets. Gadgets all day, every day. That's probably all he does. He probably doesn't even have a real life. No wonder why he neglects his reality shows so much. He spends so much time making gadgets. Just gadgets, gadgets, and gadgets. Just stuff for us to use and stuff.
Nowhere to be found. The laboratory has been ransacked, and much of the equipment has been destroyed. The apes were here, and I believe they've taken the professor and Natalie away with them. You're now being transported to Spectre's base area. His exact location is unknown. All I can tell you at this time is that his base is an old factory building located in the middle of town somewhere. Spectre's taken it over and is now using it to manufacture weapons. But first, before you head over to the base, find the energy storehouse. The energy storehouse is the heart of Spectre's factory. By destroying this, you'll shut down all the power to his base. The energy storehouse is hidden somewhere within a nearby park. Please hurry! The professor and Natalie may be in great danger. One more thing. The base has a heavy and very powerful security system that will not be affected by the power shutdown. So be careful.
Yep, just telling us more stuff that we already know. Well, yeah, we know the monkeys captured Natalie and Professor. We saw the security footage. You don't need to tell us stuff we already know. But again, all the great heroes are always known for saying the obvious. You know, like when a bomb goes off or it starts ticking, then Batman's like, "Great Scott, Robin, the bomb is ticking. We have to do something about it." You know, like that. So now we have our RC car, legendary RC car, gets drive around and hit stuff. This is the other gadget that was in the demo. They actually put this gadget in the demo, and we don't actually get in this game until very well late into the game. It's one of the first gadgets I knew about for that very reason, because it was in the demo, which is something that we use a lot. And so now Cassie's probably going to be taking the professor's role from now on until we can get the professor back at least. So, Right, so yeah, so what we're trying to do here is you have to use this gadget to get monkey scared, so you'll want to leave that enclosure so we could go and capture him, which is what we just did right there. And we still want to catch as many of those little, what do you call those things, those triangles, those gold triangles. I'm not even sure if they're actually called triangles. I don't even know what those things are actually called. I just call them triangles because that's what they are. They almost look like Superman's logo almost or something like that. So you have these big hornets around. Spectre must have did something to make genetically mutated bugs or things like that. Stan Birdman says that if something is not a hazard or a threat in real life, it shouldn't be a threat in a video game. But that guy doesn't really know anything. And bugs could be pretty hazardous in real life, so it makes sense to have video games that would be hazards. And so back here, I think there's some more monkeys hanging. It's actually nice and calm and quiet out in the city park. You could just walk around this park. You never even know that their Spectre is out and about and is doing stuff, or there's a big plan going on, or stuff like that. I think there's this big, menacing, scary enemy, but really, we don't even have to do anything with that enemy. We just ignore him and capture the monkey. We're only fighting him because this thing might give us something if we destroy it. Because often big enemies like these often give you things when you destroy them. Just give it so many hits like that, and then yeah, look at that. We just got a 1-up for doing that. This game's starting to become really generous of giving us 1-ups. 1-up here, 1-up there. It's going to give us a 1-up every 10 seconds, which is how we're going to end up with Monopoly on 1-ups. We're going to end up with a lot of lives. Look at that. We've already caught quite a few monkeys now. We get into the sewer, which is where the bulk of the level happens. Yup, in the sewer. We're going back to another sewer. Last time we were in a medieval sewer. Now we're going into a modern-day sewer. So let's see how that turns out. What kind of stuff we'll find under there? We'll find rats, rodents, snakes, bizarre creatures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all kinds of stuff could be hiding in here. So let's just go into this sewer, let's fall down to the manhole. And yeah, there's graffiti everywhere because people like to go to the sewer and vandalize stuff. There's water. There's probably a storm sewer actually, so that's good. It's a storm sewer. So you see there's these things from these enemies that came directly out of Jumping Flash 2, where you hit them and they multiply into smaller little enemies. Then we can destroy them. So Cassie said we have to go here and destroy something. It will cause a power outage or something like that so we can get into Spectre's main fortress. I think by destroying the main center, I think surely just means capture all the monkeys that are in here so they can't do anything. That's all we seem to do in this game. This game doesn't never really deviate from its main formula. It's always just the same thing over and over again, capturing monkeys, but at least it stays true to what it is. I mean, it's a big escape game. You're supposed to capture monkeys, so at least the game is staying true to what it's supposed to be. So that's actually a good thing that it doesn't deviate. It's not always a good idea to deviate far from what the game is supposed to be or for what a game is supposed to do. So we keep walking through these dirty old sewers, looking for monkeys that are obviously hiding. Here's, monkeys like to hang out in the sewers, right? So here's more of these barrel things we could run on, or we could run and do like a bunch of acrobatic stuff with them. But right now we're going over here because there's a monkey hiding here and another one-up. I keep telling you, this game keeps throwing one-ups at us. This game actually would be a lot more difficult if it didn't constantly throw one-ups at us. It's doing in the layer levels too. Makes you suspicious sometimes too. Make you think, why would a game be so generous like this? Something has to be coming up. Must be some sort of major hazard or some major defense thing that's coming that's trying to take away a lot of our lives. Come to think of it, that's why a game would be so generous like this. Then again, some games are quite brutal, and they're not very generous of giving out new lives. Things like them just hand out new lives like it's candy. Of course, if this is an arcade game, you probably get allow you to continue. Send out your game over. Do you want to continue? They had to put another coin in the machine. But of course, this is not an arcade game. It's a PS1 game. You can't put coins into your PS1 quarters. It'd be cool if you could pretend to do that though by throwing quarters. But then again, saying the fact I never need to use any continues in this game at all, I could just play and beat this whole game. Guess what? On only 1 quarter, which is no surprise. Just put 1 quarter in and I could beat the game easy. That's how fun and easy this game is. You can beat a game on 1 quarter. Not that really matters, because by this point in time, arcades are mostly dead, so who would really care about that anyways? It's just doing some platforming. Here, these platforms that manage to magically fly in the air like that. I don't know how they do that. Is that black magic, witchcraft, or sorcery? I don't know. So there's one more monkey left in this level that we're allowed to capture for the first run through of this level. I think I heard a sound like a monkey was jumping through the water back there. Well, let's ignore it for now. We can't capture all the monkeys, right? But I think I know where the last one we're supposed to capture is. I believe he's in here somewhere. Or somewhere around here. I don't even use that monkey, what do you call it, the monkey detector, the monkey radar, or whatever. We got it way back at the beginning of the game. I don't even think I've used it yet to this point. So I'm really good at figuring out where monkeys are, finding them, and then capturing them. It's actually quite easy to figure out where monkeys are in this game, if you played this game a lot before, which I clearly have. But even then, in sense, some monkeys are less really good at hiding from you, hiding in obscure places you never think about looking. So yeah, we pretty much cleared out the city park now. As you'll probably see, of course, Natalie and the professor are still gone, because they're still capturing. I haven't found them yet. This is Ray Phoenix, signing out.